When women ask me, where do I even start? I refuse to send them 12 different videos, 12 different books, 12 different steps. You don't need more information. You need one clear path forward. So this is it. One video, every answer. Everything you know to start dressing with purpose, simply, practically, powerfully, right? That's what we're after. We are going to walk through it all. What to wear, how to find your body shape, what colors bring out your confidence, how to build a simple, functional wardrobe. Okay, right here, right to your front door. Not your front door, your screen, phone, device, TV, whatever. How your clothing can be even a spiritual practice and practical steps for you to start today, right now, when you're done. As you're watching this, shoot. So this is not just about clothes. I do have my notes here so I don't forget where I am. Got kids running around here, so it can be crazy. Let's jump into it before I take any more of your time. This is probably going to be a long one. Okay, so this is about reclaiming how you show up in the world intentionally, consistently, confidently. So let's start where every woman really begins. That dang question, what should I wear? Every single woman asks this. Most people ask it with such frustration and not excitement. Okay, so because for years you've been told what to wear based off of trends, rules, or somebody else's version of beauty, right? So dressing for purpose, dressing with purpose, isn't about fitting in, right? It's about aligning your outer presence with your inner calling, where God has created you to be going, what has been destined for you all along. So let's redefine what to wear really means, okay? So it's not about impressing people, okay? Let's get this. It's not about hiding flaws or following fashion, okay? It's not about trends, it's not about all of that nonsense garbage that is all the time everywhere. It's not about that. It's about expressing clarity, creating confidence, and reflecting who you are becoming. Because when you stand in front of your closet, you want to start asking new questions, okay? Not what's going to make me look skinny, but what supports the woman that I want to be today. So, this is a framework that I teach, the role, okay? So, what's required of me today? Am I leading, creating, caring, serving, or resting? Dress for that role with intention, okay? So, there has been times where, like, I wear dresses, like, daily. Depending on what dress I wear, like, sometimes I'll be out in my garden. Sometimes I'm chasing kids around the backyard. Like, dress with intention for whatever the role is that you are going into today. The emotion. How do I want to feel? Do I want to feel calm? Or do I want to be pulling and tugging at my clothes, constantly messing with my clothes? Nobody wants that. How do you want to feel? Calm, strong, focused, playful for days out at the park or with kids. Choose colors, textures, and fits that match that. Okay? However you want to feel for that day. And it is possible to be comfortable every single day and still not wear pajamas outside. That's unnecessary, okay? Let's keep that in mind. The message. What do I want to communicate without saying a single word? Because you are always sending a message with how you show up. You need to decide that message before anyone else decides it for you, because you probably won't like it. This is the foundation. It's not about the outfit, it's about alignment. Alignment, intentionality. This is what we are going for. When your clothes and your identity agree, confidence follows naturally. Okay, so let's talk about your body shape. This is where most women either shut down or spiral. Okay, but understanding your shape isn't about comparison between you and someone else, or you and who you used to be, where you used to be. This is about clarity, intentionality, alignment. Okay, clarity. When you know your proportions, dressing becomes simple. Simple. That's what we all want. Simple, even joyful. I get so much joy from getting dressed every day. Got 3 kids. They're wild. It's wild over here, okay? We need simple, especially for ourselves, to keep this. Any tiny little drop that is left. Okay, here is the truth. Your shape determines how fabric drapes, where lines should fall, and what balance looks like on your frame. You can love your body and still learn how to dress it well. You can also dislike your body and still learn how to dress it well. Okay? It can all be true. So here are the 5 main shape categories most women fall into. If these aren't yours, if none of these feel like you, talk to me. I'm here for you. I seriously am here for you. Whatever you need, got you. Hourglass. Balanced shoulders and hips. Defined waist. So you want to highlight your waist, keep silhouettes clean, and avoid baggy clothing that hides your natural proportions. Pear. So that's going to have narrower shoulders, wider hips. You want to balance your shape by adding structure or volume to the top. Think wider necklines, shoulder details, poofy sleeves, elaborate things happening up top. And lighter tops, darker bottoms. Okay? Inverted triangle. Broader shoulders, narrower hips. So what you want to do is you want to bring balance by softening the upper body and adding flow or volume to the bottom. Okay? Think V-necks. Simple things, right? We want to bring the attention down. A-line skirts. Wide leg pants. Wonderful. We don't want to do too much volume up top. We want more simple up top and more volume at the bottom. Rectangle. Shoulders, waist, and hips, pretty much the same measurement, okay? So you want to create curves with belted items, structured jackets, mixing textures or layers that add that extra dimension for the apple body shape. The weight is normally carried around the midsection, often has great arms and great legs. You want to focus on elongating the body. V-necks could work pretty well. Vertical lines, flowy fabrics that skim without clinging. Okay? I don't want you to be wearing giant big boxy. Okay? That's not going to help. That's not going to help. Here's what matters most. Okay? You don't need to change your body to dress it beautifully. You just need to understand it. Okay? When you learn your shape, you are not fighting against what you've got. You don't have to fight your closet. You don't gotta fight with anything. Okay? Stop punishing your body with clothes that were made for someone else's proportions. Okay? You don't have to shove your legs, your arms, your belly into clothes that used to work for you. You don't got to shove yourself in tiny little clothes. They are made to fit you. You are not made to fit them. And that's okay. It doesn't matter what the number is. It doesn't matter if it says extra large, extra large. It doesn't matter. Okay? Nobody can see that unless you're wearing your pants inside out. Okay? Nobody can see the size. Only you. And that really doesn't matter. You matter. The size of your clothes don't matter. Okay? Let's move on. And so this one shift in understanding your proportions, how things look on your body, that can change how you feel about yourself every single day, and you will start to flow with confidence, okay? So let's go even a layer deeper, and we're going to talk about your vertical body shape. This is something that many people don't talk about. It frustrates me. Most charts, most people, they talk about shape this way. The silhouette, shoulders, waist, hips. That's your silhouette. There's another piece that affects everything that you put on your body. How your body is divided from top to bottom. That is so very important, okay? Your torso, from your shoulders down to where your leg bends at the hip. Some people also measure from the top of your head to where your hips bend. That crease where your leg lifts, that is your torso. Your legs, from that crease where your leg lifts down to the floor. When you look at a photo of yourself or at yourself in the mirror, key question: do my legs look longer than my torso? Shorter? Or about the same? You can even take measurements to help you figure it out. It's not a complicated task. So from there, most women fall into one of three of these patterns. Okay, so balance proportions. Torso, legs, pretty similar in length. Okay, so you can wear a wide range of rises in top lengths without throwing off your proportions. So most standard outfits are designed with this body in mind. I don't do jumpsuits. I can't stand them because it's a one size fits all type of deal, even if it's different sizes. The torso length, it doesn't work for everybody. And that's why trendy things really frustrate me. Anyways, I'm very excited about all this because it's like, no wonder this stuff doesn't work for you, right? So if you are longer torso, so you've got long torso from the top of your head to where your legs bend, and shorter legs, this one is very common, actually, that a lot of women struggle with, okay? Instead of guessing based on how you feel in clothes, you can use a simple reference, okay? So if the measurement from like the top of your head to your natural waist or where your legs bend is noticeably longer than the measurement from your waist to the floor, you're going to be long torso, short legs. You might notice things like this, okay? So standard high-rise jeans still kind of look more mid-rise on you. And waistbands will often sit lower than where your body naturally bends, okay? So look for that kind of stuff. Sometimes it's not even that noticeable, okay? So you should measure yourself. When you wear low-rise styles, your torso looks even longer and your legs look itty bitty, okay? There's nothing wrong with these proportions. Your body is not a problem to fix. This is what you've been given. This is a tool, okay? Everything I'm teaching here, it's a tool to help you. Not to, oh my gosh, this is wrong type deal. No, we're not doing that here. Don't do that. What we're doing is learning how to use these different clothing lines to create a balance. Okay, so for a longer torso with shorter legs, the goal is simple, right? We want to visually give a little length to your legs and borrow a little for your legs from your upper body, okay? So here's some ways on how to do that. So you want to choose mid to high-rise bottoms, pants, jeans, skirts that sit at or slightly above your natural waistline, okay? This is going to visually lengthen that leg line and keep the torso from looking overly long, okay? So you want to also end your tops closer to your hip height or above, because tops that end around the hip bone rather than mid-thigh will prevent your upper body from dominating the outfit. So I want you to think about these things as you're choosing different outfits, as you're shopping or looking through your clothes and editing, okay? So you don't have to wear crop tops. Crop tops aren't really for you because it's going to shorten. It's going to make your torso look even longer having this little box, and then your torso's still going, you know? So, we want to go for hips or a little bit higher, no higher, okay? Use tucking with intention. A full tuck or a gentle half tuck, okay, into mid or high rise bottoms. It's going to lift your waist, making the legs appear longer without changing your actual shape, right? Keep the leg line continuous. Shoes that are similar in value or color to your pants. So if you've got skirt or shorts, go with nude shoes, nude color shoes with bare legs, okay? Dark shoes with dark pants. Or if, you get the picture. Keep the eye traveling down instead of cutting off the leg at the ankle, okay? This uninterrupted line is going to quietly add length to that lower half, okay? You don't need to have or to use all these tips all at once, okay? These are tools, small adjustments that you could choose from depending on the outfit and the message you want to send, okay? Remember, you are not trying to hide a long torso or fix short legs. That's not what we're here for, okay? You are learning how to place lines, hems, waistbands at a way that feels harmonious on your frame, okay? So when you combine this vertical awareness with your silhouette, hourglass, pear, rectangle, whatever that shape is, your clothes start working with your body instead of against it. Okay? That is where ease and confidence begins to settle in. Okay? Shorter legs, longer, shorter torso, longer legs. Okay? This is opposite proportion. Visually, your legs take up more of your overall height than your upper body. A common way to that a lot of people use is when you compare the distance from your head to your leg break crease where your leg lifts with the distance from your leg break to the floor. Your lower half is longer than your torso. Okay, you might notice things like this. Your waist feels very high on your body. You might notice this, okay? Because I have long legs, shorter torso, not necessarily like visually shorter. It is shorter than my legs. I don't feel that my waist is very high on my body, but some people do, okay? So high rise or ultra high rise jeans can make it feel like they are sitting right under your boobs, right? Many tops and jackets could feel too long. Even if they're technically like your size, they cover too much of your torso. They hit low on the hip, or maybe they bunch up instead of just skimming smoothly, you know? There's nothing wrong with these proportions. In fact, many would call long legs an asset. I think that's more of like a model type idea. I don't know. But if you don't understand them, outfits can easily make your torso look even shorter and your body feel visually compressed, right? The goal is simply lengthen the appearance of your torso while keeping your legs from visually taking over the entire outfit. Okay, so here are some strategies that will help you to better understand your shape. Choose mid-rise or moderate low mid-rise bottoms. Ultra high-rise styles shorten already short torso by pushing the visual waist even higher than it already is. Okay, so mid-rise pants and skirts, it's going to give you more space between your bust and your waistband. Okay, and that's what we want. We want more space between them. This is going to help your upper body look more proportionate to your legs. So you can wear tops that reach at least the hip bone or slightly below. You don't want to go any longer than that. Cropped or very short tops can emphasize how little vertical space your torso has. Okay, so watch out for that. Crop tops don't work for everyone. It's very rare for things to actually work for everyone, and that's why I hate trends. They grind my gears. Okay, next one. Tops and jackets that are just at the waist and end around the upper hip. It's going to visually add some length, okay, to your upper body without hiding your shape. Use necklines and accessories to draw the line down the torso, okay? V-necks, soft scoop necks, open collars, and long pendant necklaces can create a vertical line through the center of your body, okay? And that's going to help your torso appear longer and more balanced. High boat necks or very high crew necks, on the other hand, can make the upper body look boxy and shorter. So be thoughtful with belts because a wide belt sitting at your natural already high waist can visually cut your torso in half, making it look even shorter, okay? So go for thinner belts that are placed slightly lower or in a tonal color that doesn't strongly contrast with your top. That's gonna usually be the most harmonious for this proportion. Use color and contrast to support, not fight, your proportions, okay? Strong, high contrast breaks right at the waist. Dark bottom, light top, the sharp line can exaggerate a short torso, shrinking it, okay? Softer transitions, columns of color or detail that guides the eye vertically rather than horizontally help your upper body feel more elongated. You don't have to follow every guideline in every outfit. This is just another tool in your toolkit, okay? Talked about this. Same thing applies here. Strategic choices that bring your vertical proportions into harmony. And I've said this earlier, this matters so much. You could be wearing the right silhouette for your horizontal shape, okay? Hourglass, pear, rectangle, so on. But if your vertical proportions are ignored, you'll still feel like something is off, like your outfits never quite land. When you honor both, your shape from side to side, your proportions from top to bottom, your clothes can begin to feel like they were made for you. Hemlines fall at the right place. Waistbands sit where your body naturally bends. Jackets, cardigans, dresses suddenly feel right instead of gross, right? And that feeling of finally, this looks good on me, that is so powerful. And it quiets the noise of all the junk that's been in your closet for years. You know, it's gonna let you stop blaming your body and start adjusting the clothes because you are not the problem, okay? You are not the problem. You are not the problem. Okay. Most clothes simply not designed with your unique proportions in mind unless you make your clothes yourself. That's the difference. Okay, so when you understand both your silhouette and your vertical body shape, you are no longer guessing in the fitting room. You are making aligned decisions with knowledge, not shame. We're going to move on over to color. It's a big one. One of the most powerful tools you have, okay? Color does so much more than make you look good, changes how you feel, okay? There is a reason certain colors make you feel alive and others just drain you, okay? Color affects your energy, it affects your emotion, and your perception, how you see things. And when you learn your best colors, you get to stop wasting money on clothes that never actually feel right. Okay? So here's how you start identifying your color palette. And I need you to pay attention to this, okay? Because for so long, I swore that I was an autumn. That is warm. I am not warm at all. Honestly, I shouldn't be wearing these gold earrings, but I couldn't find my silver ones. So, I thought something was wrong with me. Yeah, not the colors. Nothing wrong with the colors. I thought something was wrong with me because I swore I was an autumn. Swore I was an autumn. Okay? And I always wondered, why do I look like I'm dead? Like I would try putting on more makeup. That didn't work. I would try different things and it's like, nope, that doesn't work. Yeah, so I'm actually a true winter. My colors are deep and cool because I have contrasting. It's too high contrast. And I've got blue veins and not, what is it, green? Yeah, they're blue. It's blue. And then as I started wearing more deep, cool colors, like this gray isn't what I'm supposed to be wearing. Don't tell anybody. That's fine. I trust you. But deep and cool. I just called myself out on 2 things I'm wearing. That's fine. It's fine. We're all friends here. But yeah, so you gotta know your colors. Because since I started wearing my colors, I look so much more alive and like ready for life. It's crazy. Okay, so let's get into it. Enough about me. Step 1, okay? Look at your natural features. That's all you gotta do. Your eyes, your hair, your skin. That's already gonna tell you what works, okay? If your features have more contrast, like I was telling you, dark hair, lighter skin, deeper colors, jewel tones, oh, gorgeous, cool winters, they will usually make you shine, okay? If your features are softer or warmer, okay, so your hair is not high contrast with your skin tone, right? Like you're light skinned and you're blonde, that's not really going to be high contrast, okay? Lighter tones. So think creams, peaches, olives. It depends the tone, okay? It's going to bring more balance and warmth, softness. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Like think of the women that are in these like gorgeous Renaissance paintings. Like gorgeous. Anyways, okay, so step 2, pay attention to reactions. Sometimes people will say a certain color looks good on you, and it's like, I think they just like the color, but they aren't actually like looking at you. Like, because you could wear a color, or a color can wear you. Okay, if a color wears you, it's probably not a good color for you. Anyways, so sometimes people are gonna say things about a certain color. Not necessarily about the color, but about how you look. You look rested. Sometimes people have the audacity to say, oh my gosh, you look tired. I pray for those people. Anyways, they might also say, wow, you're glowing. These things people say, they're clues, okay? It's like a compliment, not necessarily. It's not just flattery, okay? Your body naturally harmonizes certain tones, certain colors, certain hues. Step 3, notice your energy, okay? Colors don't just affect how others see you, they affect how you show up. Blues can bring focus, reds can bring strength, neutrals can bring calm, soft pinks or whites bring gentleness. You can use colors as a mindset tool. I also need you to understand how color works a little bit, okay? There is a green for everyone, whether you are cool toned or warm toned or neutral, okay? Neutral is a thing. There is a blue, a pink, a red, a purple. Every color can work, but you need that right shade of that color, okay? That right shade or hue of that color, okay? So I need you to keep that in mind. So I want you to ask yourself, what color do I need today to show up how I want to feel, right? That's how you make color purposeful, not random. Not trendy, intentional, okay? We are creating an intentional wardrobe here, ladies. None of that trendy nonsense. You can't add trends. If you really deeply love a trend, go for it. Go for it. This stuff is all just a tool to have in your belt if you need it, if you want to use it. You could hammer that nail in with your hand if you want to. Anyways, okay, now let's talk about building a wardrobe that actually works, okay? Most women, they have too much. They have too much. They have too much, and they still feel like they have nothing to wear, okay? If that's you, I'm sorry. It's painful. Because I feel like I'm getting to that point again, and I need to kick stuff out, okay? So the goal is not to have more options, okay? It's to have better options. Like I said, we're going for intentional here, okay? So I want your wardrobe to feel like your life or your dream life, okay? Because I'm a mom. Simple, peaceful, aligned. Sometimes that doesn't feel like that is life, but that is the goal. Simple, okay? Peaceful, aligned. Okay. So here is something that I like to teach. The purposeful wardrobe formula. Number 1, choose a neutral base. Okay, we're like starting from scratch here, okay? Choose a neutral base. Pick 1 or 2 core neutrals that dominate your closet, okay? Black, navy, beige, cream, taupe, gray. With these, like we just discussed, I need you to be mindful of your unique colors, okay? Because some people, I'm sorry, I didn't make the rules. Some people don't suit black or white. I'm sorry. But you could do gray and off-white. Don't knock it till you try it, okay? If those are your colors, ooh, gorgeous, okay? Don't get mad at me, please. Whatever flatters your tone and fits your lifestyle, okay? That's the neutral I want you to go for. Your base creates that consistency, okay? And that's what we want, right? Simplified, simple, calming, peaceful. That's what we're going for. Intentional. Add color. Number 2, add color intentionally, okay? Pick 3 to 5 accent colors that make you feel powerful, okay? These are your statement tones. The colors that make you light up. Everything else builds around them, okay? Number 3, focus on silhouettes, not quantity, okay? Silhouettes, quality, not quantity. Keep only the shapes that flatter your body and what you actually wear, okay? A few good jeans that fit perfectly are worth more than 10 pairs that make you feel uncomfortable or you have to keep adjusting or make you feel insecure, right? Okay? We aren't about quantity here. That doesn't make it easier or better, okay? Simple. Number 4, prioritize quality over clutter, okay? When you buy something, I want you to ask, will this make my daily life easier? Does this support the woman that I am becoming? Can I fix this? Can I mix this with 3 things I already own? If the answer is no to any of those, it does not belong in your closet. It does not have a place here. No, thank you. Okay? Get behind me, Satan. No. Be strict. Be disciplined with the things you add. Okay? Number 5, build outfit systems. Small little uniforms. Okay? That's what we could call them for each part of your life. 3 for each. 2 for each. Shoot. Work. Errands. Home. Church. Events. I normally just wear the same, like, 10 different outfits, and sometimes I mix and match different shirts, different sweaters to make it look like a whole new thing, okay? 10 outfits. That's all you need. Rotate through. Perfect, okay? This saves so much time, mental energy. Oh my gosh. The goal isn't minimalism for the sake of it, okay? It's freedom. You want your closet to feel like peace, not pressure. Every single piece should have a perfect purpose. Every single outfit should simplify your life. Okay? So that is the beauty of a simple wardrobe. Less noise, more confidence. Okay? This is where most women's perspectives change forever. Okay? Because style isn't just external, it is deeply spiritual. Getting dressed is one of the first things you do every single morning, and it's one of the first opportunities to be able to set the tone and intention for the day. Okay, so when you see your wardrobe through the lens of faith, it is no longer vanity, it is stewardship. Every time you get dressed, you are saying, I am honoring the body that God gave me. I am showing gratitude for the season that I'm in. I am preparing myself to serve well. It is not about me, it's about everybody else. It's about honoring God. I am representing the woman that He has called me to be. Amen. Right? When you start viewing it this way, even small actions can become sacred. Okay? Laying out your outfit, it's like a prayer. Right? Choosing color becomes so much more purposeful. Getting dressed becomes preparation for your purpose. So here's the deeper truth. Your wardrobe, it reflects how you view yourself. And how you view yourself reflects what you believe about God's design. So if you've been hiding, apologizing for yourself, or shrinking, your clothes will often mirror that mindset. Loose, dark, oversized pieces, safe colors, comfortable, and not confident. But when you begin to believe that you were designed with intention, your clothes begin to align with that belief. You stop shrinking. You start stewarding. You show up differently. And this is why I say style is not about vanity, it's about victory. Okay? Reminding yourself every single day not to listen to the lies of this world, everything that's happening outside. Listen to the truth. Hello, belt of truth. Listen to the truth of God's word, who He says we are. Excuse me? We are victorious. We have no place wearing those comfy clothes out in public. Excuse me? I'm sorry if that touches you. I'm sorry if that hurts you. This is just the truth. It's how you walk into the world ready to serve, not to shrink, not to hide, ready to reflect His design. He created you. You are His masterpiece. Could you see Mona Lisa wearing sweats and a hoodie? Excuse me? Ready to reflect His design and not doubt it. And that's what dressing with purpose really means. Okay, so now let's make this tangible, okay? Because knowledge doesn't change anything until you apply it. So here's your next steps to start dressing with purpose immediately. Step one, we are simplifying that closet. Okay, go through your clothes and ask, does this support the woman I want to be? If not, toss it. Okay, release it. You don't have to throw it all out. Okay, but start editing intentionally. Okay, keep only what fits your shape, your color palette, your life right now. Step two, define your 3 words. Okay, choose 3 words that describe how you want to show up. Okay, so for me, my 3 words: sophisticated, bold, feminine. I love looking feminine. It makes me feel so good. Another example: confident, refined, approachable. With these 3 words, can you create an image in your head of how this person would be? Is that you? If not, what does sound like you? What does sound like who you are becoming? Okay? Because every outfit should align with those 3 words. Okay? Like, when I did these 3 words, I went through my closet and I was like, this isn't feminine. It kind of could fit with sophisticated, but not really. I'm just gonna toss it, right? So be intentional with these things. Step number 3, identify your shape. Stand in front of the mirror, take a full body picture, okay? Look at your shoulders, waist, hips. Notice what's balanced and what's not. Measure your proportions, okay? Measure shoulders, hips, waist, those, okay? Head to where your leg bends. And then from there to the floor, okay? Once you know your proportions, look into the silhouettes that bring balance to your proportions. Step number 4, discover your power colors, okay? Try on tops, scarves near your face. Notice the different shades that make you look fresh and which ones make you look tired, okay? Take photos in natural light like this, a window, not direct light, okay? Not direct light. Your best colors, they will stand out instantly. Your eyes pop. Your bags go away. The dark circles around your eyes go away. Okay? It is like makeup without makeup, right? Wonderful. Step 5, create 5 go-to outfits. Outfits that you know work. Ones that you can easily grab without even having to think. Label them. Photograph them if you need to. These are your bulletproof outfits, okay? Your foundation for consistent confidence. Step 6, prepare your outfit each night. Or what I like to do, Sundays. Sunday nights are my nights that I figure out my outfits for the week, and that's it. I don't have to think about it again. Simple. Simple dimple. This simple habit will change your mornings, okay? It saves so much time, reduces stress, reinforces your identity. You're not waiting to feel confident, you are planning for it. Hello. 7, start your day intentionally. When you put on your clothes, take a breath. Set an intention. Say powerfully, I am dressing for purpose today. You will be amazed at how your energy changes. These small steps. It's gonna seem small, but you know what? Consistency, it compounds like laying one brick at a time. Okay? If you practice them daily, you will see transformation faster than you think. So, why does all this matter? Because how you show up in the small moments determines how you show up for the big ones. Your outfit might seem simple, but it's one of the first agreements that you make with yourself every single morning. If you break that agreement, you are starting your day off with disappointment. But if you honor it, hello, if you show up with intention, you start your day aligned with the woman that God is creating you to be. Confidence doesn't come from more clothes, more time, or more effort. It comes from clarity of knowing who you are, what you value, and what supports that identity. And also, hello, whose you are. And the truth is, you are already capable of dressing with purpose. You just needed the tools to do it consistently. And that's what I teach you inside the Style Empowerment Society. If you want support as you build your confidence, if you want to learn how to refine your wardrobe, simplify your choices, and show up powerfully every single day, join us. You will find step-by-step trainings, body shape guides, color clarity workshops, and a community of women walking this same journey, okay? That is where you will get direction, encouragement, and the structure to stay consistent. You don't gotta do this alone. You just need to start. I will have the link down below. When women ask me where to begin, I do not need to send them everywhere. Send them here to this message, because this is everything you need to start again. What to wear, how to find your shape, what colors speak confidence, how to build a wardrobe, a simple, complete wardrobe, how your clothing can become a spiritual practice, and steps to begin right now. One video, every single answer, one path forward, okay? Because you don't need more noise. You need clarity, intentional, okay? Because that is confidence that is built on purpose. And you can start today, okay? So remember, my dear, dear, beloved friends, style is more than what you wear. It is how you step into your God-given purpose. Be sure to subscribe. If you have stayed this long, hello, I love you. Can we just be best friends already? I'll see you later. Bye.